Welcome back to the Jack Sparrow channel. I am Jack. And today I wanted to talk about the Alec Baldwin Rust movie set thing. And I actually made a video about this before, and I've been really busy, and there's been several videos that have just gone in the trash bin because I've been too busy to post. But this unfortunate issue, which if anybody doesn't know, who doesn't know at this point, Alec Baldwin is making a movie about some gunslinger or something from the 1880s or whatever, named something Rust, and hence the name of the movie. And there's a scene in which he points a gun directly at the camera and pulls the trigger, I guess. And unfortunately, the young lady, the cinematographer, lost her life, which is very, 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 very sad. These things should not ever happen on a movie set. Should not. So anyway, there seems to be an awful lot of finger pointing going around. And I have my issues with Alec Baldwin. He's an extreme leftist weirdo. As funny as he can be in some movies here and there, he's an extremely leftist weirdo. He's extremely anti-gun, which is very, very interesting. You know, I really find it to be abhorrent and hypocritical that these celebrities who are fervently anti-Second Amendment, fervently anti-metal protector, to go around spouting their mouths off about these things and then play movies where they're shooting up a joint. You know, Matt Damon, I'm looking at you, Born Weirdo. That's your last movie, Born Weirdo. Anyway, but apparently he's been trained, he's got training, and all reports indicate that he's careful, and so you got to give props where props are due in that regard. The man is clearly distraught, clearly disheveled, clearly unbathed. I know you're sad, buddy, but you gotta hop in that shower someday. Swig of water for the early morning man. But like I said, there seems to be an awful lot of finger pointing going on. You got the armor pointing at sabotage. You got pretty much everybody in the world pointing at, the armor for being a doofus and for having purple hair. You got Alec Baldwin pointing fingers here and there. You got the director, I think, assistant director, I don't know. You got a lot of stuff going on. And truly, who is at fault? Who's at fault for this? Well, honestly, everybody's at fault. The two main people that are going to get in trouble, I think, and I think they should, are Alec Baldwin and that weirdo armor, that 24-year-old former model who looks like, well, she looks like the Stay Puft Marshmallow now. If that sounds mean, I don't really care. Bite me. I'm stuck behind somebody who's slow, and I hate driving slow. Anywho, moving right along. So we got, the thing is Alec Baldwin, the reason why this man is culpable is A, he pulled the trigger, and even though it was he didn't know, there's still responsibility there. He's ultimately responsible, willing or not, for this woman's untimely passing. He's also culpable because he's the one that hired said armorer, being the producer. And if reports are true, he was also warned about said individual of being, let's say, not exactly the responsible type. Okay. Furthermore, he's the boss on the set. Everything that happens under him, everything that occurs on his watch goes to the top. The buck stops with him. The armorer should be held accountable because you got this young lady here who's been accused of some pretty some pretty unsafe behavior in the past. The whole, like, half the staff or whatever, the crew quit at some point due to allegations of some naughty behavior, and I just don't really see how you walk away from that. I don't know. There's been allegations of naughty behavior from people on this set, and it's just, one of those things where, you got them saying that they were going out shooting beer cans. Well, I don't know if you realize this, but you can't shoot beer cans with blanks. You can, but it's like you got one of those little cap guns when you were a kid, and you're pretending, and you shoot the cap gun, and you throw a stick or a rock at the beer can to knock it down. Well, in that case, if you're a kid, there would have been, like, orange crush cans, right? And, oh, look, I got it! I'm a crack shot. Well, if they were doing that, I suppose there's no problem, right? But they weren't. They found tons of live rounds on set. So, you're not supposed to have live rounds on a movie set. You're really not. It's not supposed to happen. And it did. And being the armor, she was responsible for the weapons, both the rubber ones and the ones that shoot blanks, the realer ones. She's responsible for all of the ammunition. I use finger quotes because really it's not. They're not live rounds. They're blanks. They're nothing. She's responsible for all that. The buck stops with her with that. Ultimately, the buck stops with the whole set with this involved at Alec Baldwin, but she has one job: to keep those weapons locked up, keep all the ammunition locked up. She didn't do that. She didn't maintain any kind of responsibility, maintain any kind of safety with that at all. She claimed, now her lawyers are claiming sabotage. Well, that's interesting. That even throws another wrinkle in it, right? So if you got some disgruntled ding-dong from the movie set who left, walked off the job, quit, like all the rest of the crew and stuff, sure, throw that one in the mix too. But I don't buy it. You see pictures of her, she looks like, she looks like a Stay Puft Marshmallow with purple hair. And she also she just looks like one of those weirdos, wackadoodles. Seriously. Anyway, it's a really crappy situation, honestly. Of course, Alec Baldwin doing his best Alec Baldwin impersonation whilst acting. Doesn't sound like he gives a crap, which he clearly does. I think he's trying to distract himself from all this stuff by doing shopping and doing this, that, and the third. But you know, that conscience we all have is talking to him, saying, "Hey, buddy." But anyway, like I said, it's a really terrible situation. Somebody had to lose their life, get taken out and not to lunch. He said he took her out to lunch, actually dinner. Said she was his friend. Yep. Anyway, on that sobering, depressing note, I'll talk to you again another time. Leave me some comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about the situation. Who's at fault? Who's not at fault? Or are they all at fault? Hang the world. Anyway, I'll talk to you again real soon.